So let me round up by saying this. My most valued material possessions on this earth are my books. I cannot trade this for anything. And I'll repeat that for emphasis. My most valued material possessions on this earth are my books, and I cannot trade this for anything. I have spent a fortune, acquiring books, magazines, journals, videos, DVDs, and all whatnot. I can pay a ransom for a good book. For me to get to lay my hands on a good, book, I can pay anything, and I mean practically anything that is godly and legitimate anyway. So as I conclude, between the formal and informal educational methods, because I just explained, what I just told you are, earlier in the previous video, are the formal and informal, systems of education. And now I've experienced both, and I can confidently state that I have gotten far much more from the informal method of education than I could ever have gotten from the four walls of my primary, high school, and university. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know about you, but I am still learning. And I'm telling you, I am stunned, at the sheer, weight, the sheer, volume of materials that are out there that I never could have gotten from my university, any of my professors, or teachers, growing up. So if I were to advise young men and ladies now, I would advise them. This is what I would tell a young man or a young lady watching me, thinking, okay, I'd like to imitate this guy or other great people that Like I said, I'm not the perfect example, not by any stretch of the imagination. There are guys who have gone, done extraordinarily, amazing stuff in terms of learning. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. Even with the little I know, I think I'm still growing. I still have a long way to go. But if I was to advise, young men and ladies, this is what I will tell you. Have at the minimum a good master's, a solid master's degrees. Then back this up, with a certification in a profession. It could be banking, it could be accounting, it could be insurance, it could be computing, it could be engineering. Just have, top quality professional certification in addition to your high school, first degree, and then a master's degree. Thereafter, you commit yourself to a lifelong quest for learning through the informal methods. Oh, I am telling you, there is so much more you need to know out there beyond whatever you were taught in your university. I can tell you from my practical experience, the sheer body of knowledge, the sheer body of information out there is simply mind-blowing. Don't think because you have a master's degree or even a PhD that you don't know nothing. There is so much more out there that you need to know. So why is the informal educational system, so important? Guess what? The formal education gives you technical skills and structured learning, but the informal learning gives you both technical skills and structured environment, but it also gives you wisdom. That's the difference. In the informal system of learning, you acquire wisdom. As you go from one place to the other, reading this, reading that, you get to acquire wisdom. So develop your mind, read widely, possess a broad-based, multifaceted learning. Learn. Of course, you have to learn 1 or 2 foreign languages. I already told you. If you watch the beginning of this video, I introduced myself by speaking Spanish language because that's what I've committed to doing, learning both Spanish and French. So if you can do this, when life throws you a curveball, you will be fully prepared for it. And I guarantee you, God will use you in due course. And now, till I come your way again, stay safe and stay blessed. Adios.